Hello everybody, it is Yahtzee Zombies and
Ampcorp.
And we're here today with some Forza 4. Finally, I've been talking about getting this gameplay up forever. Never really got around to it. We have a lot of things I was lazy.
Very lazy.
I had a lot of things I've been doing, but this game, oh my god, this game is so awesome, okay?
And I haven't even gotten to play it much, but what I've noticed is it's very in-depth in detail, and it's realistic for, like, to the most extent I've seen in a car racing game.
Yeah, you can see I just left the party of all of my friends because I wanted to embrace the full experience of Forza 4, and I have to tell you, if you want to get a racing game and you're like a hardcore guy, you have your Xbox steering wheel and all that, and you're thinking about getting a racing game, I would pick this game over Need for Speed. I'm just going to put that out there right now.
And it does, you know, work off of, again, realism. So if you're looking to go 400 miles an hour and front flip and run from police officers, but
that's not going to happen in this game. This game is strictly for pros, okay? This isn't a child's play thing. I really do love this game. It is a man's
racing game.
It is a man's racing game. This game has so many nice features to it.
And how many cars? Hundreds at least.
There's hundreds and hundreds of cars to pick from because they have every single brand of car.
They get down to the models, they get down to the years, the build,
yeah,
all of it.
It's just a great all-around game. It has a lot of really cool maps you can play on for different styles if you like just going in a circuit or if you like the crazy mountain racing and all that cool stuff. But this game, I was thoroughly impressed with. You start out with a race before you can even dip into the campaign. You have to win this race at the beginning, which I was really confused with. I thought I accidentally clicked something that got me to race.
So yeah, that is a little confusing. It's kind of a is it orthodox or non-orthodox kind of approach? Like I forget which, is it non or pro?
I'm not quite sure about how it goes. I know you don't need to complete first in anything. Like, it's kind of just one of those, they put you out and you get to choose what you do. If you finish a race and you're not happy with your score or something, you can go back and change what you want to do. Right here at the beginning, for people who do just like to race, they have a guided line that will brake for you. When you're coming around a corner, it'll automatically slow your car down, and it's a suggested path to take. It's going to be the most efficient path you can take. I personally took it off.
Yeah, I don't like it, and it's not just because it doesn't help or anything. And it does help a lot, but at the same time, it doesn't really feel like you're doing a lot of the work you should be doing.
Yeah, and at the beginning of the race, you don't really get a choice in it, but throughout the campaign, you can change your settings that will just make it extremely tough on yourself. You can take the assisted brakes off, you can take assisted steering off, you can do anything you want to make it harder on yourself.
If you do prefer third person and they have more than one option for that, you do not have to use this view, although real men use this view.
Yeah, I prefer this view. At the beginning of this, I was completely unaware of being able to change it, but I hate driving in third person. If I have the option of looking at my steering wheel inside the car, I love it. I like drifting, and I'm being able to see myself drifting. Some people prefer third because they get to see their car and see all the cool things they did to it, though.
Don't you have an option, and I'm not sure if you do it in this video at all, but to like look over your shoulder or anything like that?
Yeah, you can control with one of the thumbsticks, I believe it is. You can look to your left, your right, behind you, and you can actually even look in front of you a little bit, like up and around corners. Basically, it gives you full features of seeing in all directions like you would be able to in real life. Look at this game.
Yeah.
I like this game. When I got to play
I was impressed with the lighting and shadows and everything, especially with like reflection on the cars and different materials. Like, you know, it's one thing to get the lighting right. It's when you get it right down to the very kind of material it's reflecting off of. That's some hard stuff there.
And they do have it's a little thing that they have in this game. It's called the Auto Vista, and basically it is just like a garage. There's an achievement right there for just winning the first race. But basically what it is you can look at your car that's in the Auto Vista, and you can just look around and it'll tell you all the facts about the car. Now, it's only a certain amount of cars. It's the most famous ones, and this is after winning this race. You get to pick yours. I'm a Ford man and a Chevy man, so I wasn't even about to pick a Toyota or anything like that. But anyway, it'll tell you every single fact about the car, and the game is so in-depth. There's a second disc that downloads all the cars, And the disc, I can't even remember, I think it took up 2 gigabytes on my Xbox just to download cars. That's how many there are in this game. It's ridiculous.
And I mean, like, just look at the lighting, like on the headlights. And
yeah, they have everything down perfectly almost. Like, it's unreal to look at. And you, trust me, if we had a HD PVR, you guys would be able to pick this up like no other. But if you guys, I really do suggest you go get this game because the graphics are stellar. Like, they are just on spot with the graphics.
It's especially for me because I'm more of a shooter kind of game. I will play Halo before I'll probably play anything else. Not because Halo is the best game ever, which I'm not sure if it is, probably not. But it's just that kind of gameplay for me is really fun. If we could get a game, which I'm not sure about Halo 4, we're not sure. You remember when that?
I don't think I remember. I know it was out in the fall.
But it would be great if we could get graphic-wise, something around these standards, lighting. And then that kind of gameplay for me would be amazing because then you get the action plus the lighting and everything. So. And
I try to tap into it as much as I can on this gameplay, the customization. And right now, after playing this, I haven't put a video up, but I may later on. I'm so much farther. Like, you progress in this game so quickly to where right now I have an Audi R8 Quattro with like the crazy cool custom paint job I put on it. And it's tuned up perfectly. And the way this works is the more you use your brand, i.e. I'm using Ford, the more you use it, you'll level up and you can get 25% off cars, 55 or 50%, 75%, and eventually you'll get free parts for it, which in the campaign it's cool to tune your car up to a racing standards, but in the campaign it'll make you take the standards down because they want fair races depending on what your race is. If you're doing a B class race, you have to tune your car back down. But the performance stuff on here is just crazy on how in depth they go. They go into how much your car weighs. It's incredible, honestly.
Well, every game has their their little nick, and I remember Forza, even on the original original Xbox, it came with it for me. Everyone got their game.
Yeah.
I got the double. I got Forza and Jet Set Future Radio were the 2 games I got, which were both amazing, may I say. But I do remember this game was always the one that had a bajillion cars, and I was the guy who always drove the van because I had no idea how to get better. But I drove like a little crappy like Chevy van or something like that in the game through like.
Yeah, and it's funny because they do have, you can drive trucks and you can drive vans in this if that's what you prefer to do. But right now this is campaign. But they have, if you don't want to do campaign, you can go to the event list, which has I think 100 or so different events you can do, and in each event is like 7 races, 7 or 8 depending on what event it is, and you can earn money through that too once you destroy the campaign. And the thing about the campaign is it goes in seasons, and you go up to, I think it's like season 10 or something like that. You have 10 seasons, and it basically each season progressively gets harder, and you don't necessarily repeat yourself. Like, it's not the same thing like, oh, I've been on this map already and I've already played this race. There are always new races, but throughout the seasons you progress and you notice that you actually do get better at this game depending on what your settings are. Right now I'm still unaware. I was completely unaware of being able to change the guided line on there.
Well, this is around when you first got it, right?
Yeah, this is my first race into the campaign, and this is why right now it's a smaller race. I also figured out you go to specific cities, and in each city has a different class for that race. So if you want, I could have done this exact same race with S-class cars, which S-class, B-class, A-class, it basically is an all-around rating on your car. Right now these are obvious, I think these are like D-class cars or something.
Yeah.
But it goes up to A being the best, and then it jumps back down to S, which is sports cars and crazy exotic cars, and then you can go down to R1s and R2s and R3s, those are racing. And then they have something called X series, which is just like Formula crazy cars. They're really hard to get those ones.
Yeah.
But actually, the more and more I started playing this, I kept finding new things on how online, and this game also has a lot of achievements, by the way, if you like achievements.
Austin.
Yeah. They have a community, and they're auction houses, and you can literally, on the campaign, make your car, and once you're done with it and you don't like it, you can put it up on the auction house for a price, and somebody else can buy your car from you, and you just made money and they just got a new car. which I think is just completely brilliant.
That's through online, right? Like you could buy a car online.
Well, and you can use the car that you bought on the campaign. It's basically me putting all of my cars online, and then everyone else can look at my cars, and if I want, I can sell one, and some dude somewhere else in the other side of the country can go buy it from me, and now it's his car and it's not mine anymore. He just basically took it off of my hard drive.
Again, it just really hits on the whole realism though.
Yeah, and they have clans, you can build your own clans. You have a Porsche clan if you want, and you can only have Porsches, and you have to have invitations. You can go on to multiplayer, and
you can race on multiplayer.
Yeah,
right?
you can race people on multiplayer.
That is what I would spend a lot of my time on if I had this game.
Yeah, and you can go on multiplayer, and you can also, they have things like hot laps where you can try to beat some other dude's time online. If you beat his time that he set, you'll get some money off of that. If you get, every time you get online, it gives you a little credit bonus. They'll have like special bonus credits for the day, and basically, I don't know, it's really hard to explain. This game just has so much detail to it, and it's incredible. I really, really, really suggest you get this game. You can't get a better racing game, honestly. For right now, at least, till they come out with the next one. So, on that note, after we've got done talking about this, I'm about to show you guys all the cool features, but while you're looking at all these cool features, I may put in another race in there. While you're checking this out, Adam, what do they have in store?
We have my newest song, which is uploaded on my channel, the official Foxox. Sounds nifty, right? But
yeah, go to that channel, not at Foxox or anything like that.
Put a link in the description?
Yeah, go to the official Foxox, all one word, all lowercase, I think.
The official Fox. Yeah, you'll get it. But link in the description. This is my newest song, Get It Right, and it actually aired on a local college's radio station because of a good friend of mine. So I'm getting somewhere with this, people.
So check out this song, tell us if you like it in the comments, and go check out his channel. There'll be a link in the description for it. Thank you guys for watching this amazing gameplay. I'm showing you all the cool features of this game, so stay tuned, listen to the song. Thank you guys for watching.
so bad.